Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Well, I'm back in my hometown in South Carolina, and I wanted to go to the thrift store while I was here before we head to the beach. So come on and let's go thrift. Been in this store one other time and took you, so let's see. I like to go in the back on the other side because that's where all the hard goods and pretties are. Well, y'all, just as we started to get shopping, they turned on the music and it was disco time. Look at all of the shelves in this little place. They were all very full. I did find this little wooden duck. Does anybody else notice what I notice here? Leave me a comment below if you can point it out. A little Avon bottle. Those are very common in South Carolina. We see a lot of those little Avon ladies. And I think I see a few of them in Texas, but not as many as I do in South Carolina. I thought these light covers, these light plate covers, I thought they were really, really pretty. I'm kind of regretting not getting them. They were hand painted, ceramic. I just didn't know what I would do with them. And this is a little picture of Marilyn Monroe just for Vintage Vinny. I loved this vanity tray. The problem is that it was kind of rusted out a little bit. The glass was in great shape, but the other piece was rusted. Now I saw that little brass fish there, and I also find a little brass sailboat. So of course I put them together. Now, I thought this model airplane of the Kitty Hawk was a pretty cool little thing. Now, it was taped up and I could not be certain if all the pieces were there. I was looking for a date on the kit, but I did not find one. But that was a pretty cool little graphic on there. Now, y'all know I'm a sucker for tints, and I love this little Milky Way dark chocolate Valentine's Day tin. If you see, there are two big bins full of tins, and y'all, I looked at all of them. They had some really great tins. You'll need to stay to the end of the video to see what I pick up today. I was immediately drawn to this picture of what they are calling a collie, and if you turned it over, it said Shepherd's Call. Now, that is a really good print with a lot of meaning behind it, but it was $4, so I did put it back. They had a lot of great cross stitch and a lot of great prints and other framed things. Prices were a little high on that, especially this one. I think this one was marked at maybe $10. It was an antique frame and a print, but for me, I was looking for some less price items this day, and I lucked out because frames were 50% off. Always looking for plates to consider for my plate wall. I've got quite a collection, y'all, and I will be putting that together hopefully soon. Another area that I am working on is framing all of my great-grandmother's art. She has some drawings and some paintings, and I'm looking for old frames to be able to frame some of her art and create a gallery wall in my home. I love a good wooden box too. I don't know what it is with me and containers. I think this one said something about sisters on it. And this little box, I like the little cards that were in there. They're scripture cards. So each one had a front and back that had a little scripture on there. I did see those strawberries over there on that container. And I love this little jewelry box. But see right there, the glass was broken. I think that was like a powder dish. That one was really cute too. Now, I've seen a lot of Goebel figures or Hummel figures, but I've never seen Hummel dolls. And these were a girl and boy Hummel doll. I thought that was really neat. I'd never seen one of those before. And those were some of those corn husk little dolls. Those are really cool. Now, this was a different type of ruler. I think it was a brick or masonry ruler. That's what I'm gathering from all of the graphics and wording on the ruler. And if you know anything about that, leave that below in the comments. I looked at it several times because I've never seen a ruler for making bricks or masonry. So that was new to me. And I'm finding more buttons. I found this big bag of buttons for only $8. Now, if I had not just found 3 big jars of buttons in my $10 thrift challenge, I would have probably picked this up. And I'll link the $10 thrift challenge playlist above. We had a good time with several YouTubers and people on Instagram and Facebook finding and thrifting things and only spending 10 US dollars. So check that playlist out. I really liked this plate and I was strongly considering getting it for my plate wall, but it looked like a lot of the paint around the edges was missing, and I just thought that I'd like some that are in a little bit better shape. But look, y'all, 50% off of dishes and sets of dishes. I love this little container. I think that's a cheese board with a dome on there. So that's great because a lot of times you don't find the dome. But since I'm traveling, I have to be very careful about what I pick up and making sure that it'll all go in the suitcase. Now, y'all, I always carry my Blacklight with me, and of course, I didn't have it today. Let me know in the comments if you think that that little vase would have glowed. I think that maybe, just maybe, it may have. Or I could have been tricked, y'all. Lots of figurines in this little place. And I believe Pam from Kibi's Collectibles had one of these birds in a live sale that we did together. It was very familiar looking, and I remember the make and model on the bottom. I've never seen a bowling bookend before. There was only one, but now I can say I've seen one. And these little squirrels were too cute, y'all. I think they were squirrels. Yeah, they're squirrels or chipmunks. I don't know. Which one do you think they were? And I love this little candle, like tea light holder. That was so cute. Even though it was made in China, I love the little birds hanging off of the house. Some Pigeon Forge salt and pepper shakers that look like they were in somebody's booth before they ended up in this thrift shop. I saw this vintage cake topper. I tried to read the back to get a date or a maker. I wasn't quite sure how this went together. It looked like she had something in her hand that may be missing. I couldn't tell. Overall, the little faces and stuff were in great condition. So I continued to look through that just to see if I could see who the maker was or if I could see a year on it. I loved all the little creamers and the cracked eggs. They had a lot of stuff in the store today, y'all. It was pretty good. If you're enjoying shopping along with me today, I would invite you to subscribe to my channel if you have not already done so. We do a lot of shop alongs here, and I'd love for you to be part of my YouTube family. So hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell so you will never miss a video upload or even a live event. Now this little piece was really cute. It does say Wedgewood on it. I know it should have a spoon, but I'm not sure if maybe it was like a butter or a jam little container. And this really tricked me. I thought it was an egg on a stand, but it was all one piece. Oh, I love this big blue ball jar with the aluminum lid. That was so cute, but it was priced very high. This section must be their higher priced items, but those canisters, they were cute too. And here are some very vintage bowls. I wonder what people would use those for. Maybe wash bowls? Leave me a comment below to let me know if you know what those big bowls like that would be used for. I mean, I guess food could be served in them. We are now in the back section of this building. Now, when I was here in December, this back section or back part of the building was not open. And now it is not only open, but it is very full. Of course, I had to stop and look at the Afghans to see if they had any that I was interested in. And of course, I had to also stop and look at the doilies. Right, Dot? From Dot Likes Red, we always have to stop and look at the doilies. And how about these very 1970s curtains? What do you think about those? Here's just a little overview of the building that is in this back room. Lots of puzzles and lots of glass vases, lots of kitchenware and small appliances. I mean, y'all, there's just a lot of everything back here. This seemed to be the kitchen area that had anything related to the kitchen. It could be pots or pans or these little jars. I guess that's like a souffle jar, but anything you need for the kitchen, they've got you covered down here. Now along this back wall, it was all holiday things. They had Valentine's Day, they had Christmas and Halloween, and even Easter. I appreciated them trying to sort their things and categorize them by season, and it made it really easy to shop and look around. And I like the windows. Now it's a little bit dark in the filming. I apologize for that. The sun was very bright coming in from the windows, so it kind of blackened out some of the things that I was looking at on camera. There's a little turkey. I've been finding a lot of little turkeys. Even some wax little chickens, hens, or turkeys, something like that. It was a feathered fowl of some kind. And I did look at these little picks. It was a combo pack, but I like the little wooden bunny the best of all, and that little snowman back there. This little Halloween ghost figurine, she was too cute. And some body parts. Who doesn't need extra body parts, y'all? Y'all, they had so much Christmas and furniture in this next section. Of course, I have to stop and look at the little wooden tables. And here's just a few things of the Christmas that I stopped to look at. But I'm going to tell you, they had shelves and shelves and shelves packed full of Christmas here. Now, what's that hiding behind this piece of wooden ladder? Look at these darling little yarn dolls. Aren't they cute in their little Christmas colors? I just thought those were too sweet, y'all. And I love this piece of furniture. Now, I don't like the colors in it, but I do like the style. And it is a great piece of furniture, manufactured there, and does have the dovetails drawers, so that makes it a really good piece of furniture. I liked it a lot. And this little tinsel Christmas tree, y'all, they had a ton of Christmas trees in this store, but this little tinsel one was super cute. And look at the bunnies laying down in the crib. Those were super cute. See, here's all the Christmas trees. They had tall ones, skinny ones, fat ones, flocked ones, snow-covered ones. It was just any kind of Christmas tree you could want. And also, back inside, they have a whole area full of Christmas ornaments. I think I'd have probably put the Christmas ornaments next to the Christmas tree in the back room. Well, we're almost done shopping, so if you have enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. But stay to the end of the video because it's about time for the haul, y'all. I did get a few things, and I'd like to show them to you. And how about this? I found a Texas brass piece here in South Carolina. Okay, y'all, so I hope you enjoyed the little shop along in that store. They added that whole back room, as I said in the voiceover, and the music was pretty loud. So it was kind of like a disco slash thrift store, but I only found a few things. Most of everything you saw while we were shopping along. So I thought we would do an old-fashioned car haul. So let's see what we got, y'all. So it is 99 degrees, so we are definitely running the air conditioner right now. I spent a whopping $8.45 today, and let me show you the things that I got. I got the little craft heads, the little doll heads. They are new old stock because you can make some of those little beaded safety pin girls. And also I can go back and make one of the cone dolls using the tutorial. And I also couldn't help it. I had to pick up this little silver or silver plated creamer. I just thought it was too cute, so I had to pick that up. And I only got like 4 things. Oh, I did end up getting the bride and groom, the vintage bride and groom. I found out that it is a Wilton. It doesn't have a date on the back, and you're not going to be able to see it. Hold on, let me take it out of the bag. So it goes something like this. Here's the little, it's 2 pieces. Let me show you what the pieces are. The woman is here, the bride. Look at that face. It does say 1972 Hong Kong Wilton. I don't know if y'all are going to be able to see that, but it does say Wilton 1972 made in Hong Kong. And here is the gentleman. So when you put them together like this, now I do believe that his arm right here is broken off, but maybe we could add something to it. But I just thought it was too cute, and I think it was like $1.50. Something like that. Bride and groom, $1.50. And then I got this picture. I just love the idea of this. So it says Collie on the front, and it actually is on the back. It's called Shepherd's Call, and I'll let you see that right there. So basically this is a little sheepdog, and the one has moved away from the pack of the 99, and he is calling for the shepherd to come and get him. It is a vintage piece, and I absolutely love it. So I got it for $2, and I think I'm going to be keeping this one just because of the sentiment and what it stands for, and I love that you never leave the one behind. That's it, y'all. That's all I got inside the quick little trip to one of the cute little thrift stores back in my hometown. It's day 1 and I'm already in a thrift store. I was supposed to be running errands, but I passed right by it. So what's a girl to do? Of course she goes in and thrifts. Thanks so much for watching, y'all, and until next time, y'all stay pretty and be sweet. Bye-bye.